to today's episode of What You Got Cookin'.
Hey.
We are your hosts.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Rachel. Our names are conveniently right here.
Yes.
So I'm a dietitian. I work at Children's. I've been here for about 11 years, so you might have seen me around. This is my friend Olivia. What are we making today?
We're making tacos and chips and guacamole.
Excellent. All right, so we're gonna make tacos and guacamole. So I wouldn't consider these authentic Mexican tacos. They're kind of Minnesota tacos. This is kind of how my family likes to eat them, and I think you too?
Yeah.
Okay, so to start off with, we have our stovetop.
Yep. Yeah.
We're gonna cook some meat. Now, this might look like already cooked meat. In fact, it is. In the essence of saving time, we thought we'd cook our meat first. So to make tacos, you can use like ground beef, you can use ground turkey, you can use impossible meat, which is a really good vegan vegetarian option. Cooks up really well when you use the ground impossible meat, cooks up well for tacos. We put our pan on medium heat, and we want to cook it thoroughly, make sure the ground meat's all the way cooked. You can use a thermometer to double check, and it should be how many degrees? Does anybody know?
165.
165 degrees. All right. I should also mention that before we started cooking, what did we do?
Hands.
We washed our hands. Yes, so that's something really important that you should do at home. Kids, families, when you're cooking, the first thing you want to do is wash your hands to prevent the spread of germs, okay? All right, so next up, our lettuce. We'll do all the different fixings for our tacos. Let's do a lettuce demonstration. Main lettuce works pretty well too. The idea, you want to use a head of lettuce, you want to cut off the middle, the stalk, and then shred it to whatever size you like. Olivia is working with a knife that's kind of more designed for kids. A lot less sharp, but is really nice and serrated, so it cuts really well without the potential for injuring herself. Let's see, next up, for taco ingredients, how about we do tomatoes? So I can cut the tomatoes with my sharp knife. So there's a few different ways you can cut tomatoes. Here's how I like to do it. What I like to do when I'm cutting tomatoes for tacos is I actually like to remove all the seeds and the goo from the middle. I cut my tomato in half, then I cut it in quarters, and then I'm cutting out the middle, kind of like how you would fillet a fish, sort of. And then I cut.
That makes a cool sound.
Does it sound cool?
Yeah.
Are tacos your favorite thing to cook?
Yes.
Yes.
I love making things with my Nana.
Aw.
Yeah.
What else do you make with her?
We make her special cookies.
I've heard about this special cookie recipe.
Yes. And we're actually selling them to make money and raise them for this hospital.
That's amazing. That's amazing. What kind of cookies are they?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
But she makes them with a special ingredient that I can't say.
Oh, yeah, this is live. You don't want to. And do you cook tacos with her sometimes?
Yes.
What do you put in your tacos when you make them with your grandma?
We do ground beef, and she makes tomatoes on the side. And she puts like all the ingredients that you can put in a taco, like in separate bowls, so we can just pick them out. Because my family can be kind of picky sometimes, like me.
Do you want to cut this tomato?
Sure.
You're picky?
Kind of, yeah.
So our tomatoes are almost done here. So for other ingredients, we have shredded cheese, we have sour cream, we have salsa, we have taco seasoning.
I'm trying to get all the tomatoes on one knife.
You're doing great. Perfect. Have you ever cut a tomato before?
I actually haven't.
You're pretty good at it. It's really good for a first time cutting a tomato.
I actually have cut like red peppers into very small pieces before.
Okay.
So I'm good at cutting small pieces, but tomatoes don't need to be that small.
That's perfect. So we have our meat that we cooked. We have all of our taco ingredients. we have different chips and stuff over there because I think we were gonna make walking tacos out of our tacos.
Yes.
A little bit on you?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll up my sleeves. That's a good thing to do if you have long sleeves on.
Way to go. You don't happen to know any good jokes, do you?
What's a taco's favorite dance?
The Macarena?
No, the salsa.
Oh, salsa! Not the Macarena.
Yeah. That'd be funny, like if we just saw a taco in the middle of the road doing the Macarena.
That would be really funny. I would like to see that. Okay, so let's put our taco stuff over here. Make everything, and then we can kind of assemble at the end. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if the dude likes tacos. Do you think he does?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. He likes a lot of food, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. Maybe if we see him around, we'll bring him some tacos later, since we took over his show. All right,
yes.
Let's see here. So the thing about guacamole is you can kind of make it however you like it.
Yeah.
What do you like to put in your guacamole?
I like to put avocados, onions, limes, and cilantro.
Nice. Maybe a little salt. Cool. Do you like all of those things?
Yeah, and salt.
Okay. So why don't we do this? So we have some avocados here. Olivia, what did you tell me? You can tell if an avocado is ripe. How?
If the little thing on the top, right here, if it's brown, then it's good to like eat and stuff, and it's ripe, or whatever the word is. And if it's green, then it's like bad to eat.
Okay. And if an avocado is like black on the outside, it's probably not ripe.
Yeah.
But if it starts to get kind of a green and kind of gets a little bit squishy,
yeah,
then it's a good one.
This one's kind of hard, but like right here, it's kind of squishy.
Okay. I picked these up yesterday. We'll see how I did. I like to cut around the outside of an avocado all the way. There's a pit in the middle, like that. And then, in order to remove the pit, I like to hit it with my knife and then twist and pull it out. That's how I like to do it.
And then you just get like the lightest yellow-green part. I also like to make avocado toast.
Oh, that's a great idea. Do you put any kind of seasoning on it?
No, I like to cook not cook, but toast the bread.
Toast the bread?
Yeah.
And you put avocado on it?
Yep.
Do you put like any salt or?
Yeah,
just
salt.
A little bit of salt? Okay. I really like avocados. Avocados are really pretty good for you. They're really good unsaturated fat, and they're really heart-healthy fat. Do you know avocados are good for you?
I didn't know that.
I've probably told you that before. There you go. Okay. All right. Perfect.
Try to get as much as you can out of the avocado, because avocados are good.
Awesome. Now, do you like your guacamole chunky or smooth?
Both, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess mostly like smooth.
You like it smooth? Okay. Scooping avocados. Oh, now we gotta mash. We're making a really big batch of guacamole. All right.
We got this cool smasher thingy.
All right. What I might do is start cutting up some limes. We're gonna squeeze some lime juice in here, and the lime juice will kind of help her to be able to smash it a little easier too.
It smells really good.
Smells good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a joke?
Do I have a joke? What do you call cheese that's not yours?
I have no idea.
Nacho cheese.
Wow.
That's so bad. I love it.
It's getting really smooth. It's
Yeah, you're doing great.
You should try it, because I can't.
Is it hard?
Yeah.
Slippery. Oh, you have avocados on your hands. It's slippery.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. There you go. Oh, I gotta do that one too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like my guacamole with extra lime.
Yeah.
I love the limey.
The lime is the best.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do next is dice a red onion.
Here you go.
Thank you. I gotta probably clean my hands a little bit here. So some people like to put onion in their tacos. Some people like to put them in their guacamole.
I think that looks good.
That looks great.
It's like in the middle between chunky and smooth, which is really good.
Perfect consistency. Good work. Okay. You want to put your plates. Okay, so in order to cut up an onion, I'm going to dice this onion. Hopefully I don't start crying because I am really, really sensitive to onions and the juice.
Do you want me to help you?
You sure can help me. I'll give you half of it. Apparently, one of the best ways to, if you're sensitive to onions, if onions make you cry, if you put your onion in the fridge for about 15 minutes beforehand, that helps. It helps it to not release all the juice.
That's a good, like...
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes for us. Okay, so why don't I cut this in half? And you want to work on cutting an onion?
Yes.
With your knives, and I will work on this one. So in order to dice an onion, there's a couple different ways you can do it, but one of the ways that I like to do it the best is I start making little slices in my onion. I don't cut all the way through, all the way to the end. I just cut in the front, like this. Woo. Oh, the juice.
Oh, it got to me.
Is it getting you too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Emotional time.
It's a emotional guacamole. Okay, so you can make all your little slices. I don't slice all the way through. Then
I think I'm sensitive too.
You're sensitive to it too?
Yeah.
Well.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, so you cut vertically, and then you can cut horizontally, like this. Obviously, you gotta watch your fingers.
Yes.
It's kind of a grown-up job dicing like this. And then, and you can cut down the center, and you get good diced onions. Like that. If you want them even smaller, which is going to cause me to probably cry, but I will show you. If you want to get them even smaller, you can take your knife, and you want to make sure it's a knife that has an edge like this, so that it hits your cutting board in the back, the heaviest part of the knife. And you can kind of go like that. And make your onions even smaller.
I've always wanted to do that chef move because I see it like on TV sometimes where they're just like,
Yeah.
and they do it so fast.
I have an older brother that's a chef, and I grew up. My mom was always cooking, so was taught how to cook from an early age. That's fun.
Yeah, I've been cooking since I was like 4 with my grandma.
Oh, that's awesome. Whew. All right, the last ingredient that we have is cilantro. Do you like cilantro?
Yes.
I love cilantro. Not everybody loves cilantro. Apparently there's a gene that certain people have that can make cilantro taste like dish soap. Have you ever heard that before?
I haven't.
No. If somebody says, I don't like cilantro, it tastes like dish soap to me, apparently they have an extra gene that you and I don't have, because we like it.
That's cool.
Yep. So the way that I usually, you could certainly just like take your cilantro and chop it up. Or if you're worried about the stems, you can pull off the pieces. I'm not especially worried about the stems, so I'm just gonna pull it all the way out. If you're gonna cut up cilantro and you want to not have to spend the time pulling out all the stems, you can take it and just like make it into a ball, kind of, like this. Then cut it. Oh, it smells so good. A lot of cilantro.
Yeah.
We'll just put a little bit of that in ours, okay? How much do you think? Like that? Perfect.
Yeah.
And would you like tomatoes in your guacamole or no? No, not so much. Okay. So I think we'll get a little bit of salt. And then we gotta mix that all up. You want to, yeah, we can mix it with this. Do you want to grab a bag of chips and we can taste test?
Yes.
See how we did? Looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Give it a try. See what you think it needs. Needs more lime, more salt.
I think it's really good.
I think it was good too. I think we knocked it out of the park. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's pull our taco meat back up. Now, do you want to show people how you would make walking tacos?
Yeah. So, first I crunch the chip like this. I usually hold the bag close, or I close the bag and hold it. And I crunch out. And then some meat. Sometimes I add a lot. Then I add some tomatoes, just a couple because I don't like that many tomatoes. And I grab a handful of cheese. And then I really like lettuce. Make sure to stir your sour cream before you eat it. If you don't mix it, then it's like liquidy. Probably just do like a handful. But sometimes it doesn't look like enough, so I just do more. Like that. And usually I don't add salsa because salsa tastes like a little spicy to me.
Okay.
So, there.
Perfect.
And then you got a walking taco.
Nice.
Like that.
And then you just eat with a fork right out of the bag? All right. And that's kind of our show. Thanks for tuning in to What You Got Cookin' with Rachel and Olivia today.